Now, a leader reveals himself in crisis situations. That is just one of the messages being taught here in France in special training sessions by the French Air Force. The idea to take ordinary civilians and give them an apprenticeship in similar sessions, seminar sessions, but also a chance for them to experience boot camp and real military training. So faced with high levels of stress, well, just how do they cope? Well, as part of our coverage for today's Bastille celebrations here in France, we can find out in this report from Mary Colombin.
The shots are getting closer.
Je vous demande de vous taire et d'être aux ordres des militaires. On va partir et on va aller sur la gauche, d'accord? Allez, top départ!
The Air Force commandos are leading this group. They must leave this area as quickly as possible. This is just an exercise, but they really feel like they are in a war zone. Once the enemy is neutralized, they can board a military transport plane. The evacuation only lasted a few minutes, and on board, relief sets in.
This is a very realistic scenario for an evacuation of foreign nationals. This could even happen in France.
3 hours earlier, attending this special seminar, firm managers, engineers, elected officials and lawyers.
I've been a lawyer for 15 years, so my job doesn't mean all that much. I wanted to do something very serious, like the SMART challenge, playing hide and seek in the forest, playing at tea parties.
They are volunteers in the SMART challenge, a crisis management internship organised by the French Air Force.
Ce qui fait la différence entre un manager et un leader, c'est bien la gestion de crise. Le chef, le leader se révèle en gestion de crise.
From now on, it's mind over matter.
Garde à vous! 2 colonnes face au capitaine! 1, 2, 3, 4! Allez, on renvoie! Ok! Allez, va taper dans les mains, réoriente-toi! Ok, va boire un bon coup, c'est pas mal ça les gars! Allez!
Et dans quelle mesure ça va vous servir dans votre boulot?
What I learned about concentration is going to be useful, seeing the objective. Soldiers talk about your focus. If you define a goal, you have to be focused on it and try to get the others to do the same.
The first day is over and the troops arrive at the fort in Montmorency.
L'armée de l'air, c'est super!
It's almost 2 in the morning.
C'est un lieu, ma foi, avec beaucoup d'héritage, mais aussi très humide. Si vous voyez ce que je veux dire.
La nuit, vous faites attention parce qu'il y a du sanglier.
The interns will be spending the night in the cellars of the fort.
Je suis fatiguée, de toute façon, je pourrais dormir n'importe où là.
4 hours later, the wake-up call is very rough. This is a hostage-taking simulation. 2 of the trainees are taken away at gunpoint.
Main sur la tête! Ne qui percute pas, main sur la tête!
Ce qui était impressionnant, c'était de voir les copains à genoux déjà avec les mains sur la tête. Prêts pour la journée.
Pareil? Pareil, ouais. Ça se voit pas encore trop.
Half an hour later, it's back to boot camp. Troops are teaching the interns to surpass themselves and manage their stress levels.
C'est haut. C'est très très haut.
I'm a lawyer, so it's not the same kind of fighting. Nature isn't an obstacle. We don't use cables like these. I only fight in courts.
We film this exercise with an infrared camera. The interns can't see a thing. They are plunged into darkness and the fears that come with it.
This really cements a group because it's all about communication and working together.
Some people can take up to 4 hours to finish this escape route.
Appuie, fais gaffe à droite.
Once outside, they go through a combat shooting simulation with strict security measures in place.
Engage. Ok, tire encore, engage. Ok, ennemi neutralisé.
They are not just pretending to be in a war.
Ok. Contact.
The stakes are really high.
Even if this is just a simulation, there is a real method. It's real teamwork with 3 well-defined roles. We don't just shoot at everything. This isn't paintball. It's completely different.
The military believes the SMART challenge is a way to bring the army and civilians closer and open up their world to others.